What's up guys, it's Tajae here and welcome back to another Last of Us Part 2 informational video. And today I actually want to talk about Gamescom 2019 as well as like what I'm hoping that we see out of The Last of Us if we do get to see the game. And before we get into this, if you guys can hit the like button on the video, let's go ahead and shoot for 250 likes. I really appreciate that, as well as subscribe to the channel if you're new. Upload daily Last of Us Part 2 content, you'll love to see it. And without further ado, let's get right into today's topic. So the talk of the streets all over the place is how The Last of Us 2 is rumored to have this state of play coming November 1st, and it's going to be giving out the release date for May 20th or 2020. And I've already shared my opinion. I said I thought this was fake, and I think the nearest time that we can get this game will be PSX. Now the reason why I say that is because I'm tired of like leaked dates or whatnot, and I feel like PSX, even though it's not confirmed yet, I feel like there's gonna be an actual thing that's gonna happen this time around, and that The Last of Us will be shown up there. That's why I'm putting all my faith into that. But as of recently, I've actually been putting more hope into the Gamescom, and I'm starting to feel like it's definitely plausible and realistic for us to see something at Gamescom. So I'm actually going to show you guys 5 things that I feel like I plus you guys would love to see during Gamescom 2019 over The Last of Us Part 2. Now starting with the first thing on that list, that's actually Joel. And that's because in this game, we have yet to see Joel once. In The Last of Us Part 2, we've only seen Joel during the reveal trailer, and we didn't even get to get a look of his face. We just saw him walking, and then we just heard his voice. We haven't had any inside look of his face at all. We haven't seen him ever since the reveal trailer. So I think this will be the best time, the most perfect time to show us something. It would amp everybody up. It would be hella hype around it, and it would just do massive amounts of numbers on Twitter and Instagram. I feel like this game would go trending if they showed off Joel. Honestly, it would go trending if they showed it off at all. So yes, I feel like they should definitely show Joel. Like, that's a beloved character by all fans of the game. Everybody wants to see where he's at. People have been speculating, is he dead or alive? Which he's alive. I don't know why people think he's dead. But yeah, Joel is definitely something that I love to see. Now guys, for the second thing that I love to see in the new trailer would have to be the mystery woman reveal, because we already know this has been a mist of speculation circling around ever since the beginning of seeing Laura Bailey's character, aka the mystery woman. Like, people think she's Ellie's mom, people think she's Ellie's long lost sister. People keep like digging back into all these different Easter eggs from Uncharted 4 and try to bring all these facts forward. I'm saying that she's a playable character. Like, there's a lot of different things going on with this character, and I do feel like she's a playable character, but I do not feel like that's Ellie's mom. And I've said this plenty of times. I just feel like the writing for this game, no joke, man, I feel like they'll be too cliche or too basic for him to just make that Ellie's mom, and it would also like bring up a lot of loopholes, etc. And I feel like even if it was Ellie's mom, there have to be a hell of a good way, a hell of a good reason for No Druckmann to make that Ellie's mom. So personally, I do not think this is Ellie's mom, and I do have a video on this. You guys can actually go check that out. But yes, I would love to see the mystery woman, see more of her in action, see what she's all about. She looks like a brute, she looks badass. So yes, number 2 would have to be the mystery woman. Is something I like to see in the trailer. So something else I love to see in this game in a new trailer would have to be the factions. And the reason why I say this is because in the second game we've only seen one faction, it's the Seraphites, and we only know a little bit about them. We don't know like a whole ton, but we do know the first game had 3 factions. There was the Hunters, there was the Fireflies, and there was the US government, which would be the military. And the Fireflies and military, they did have their conflicts going on, but I feel like in the first game we could have I feel like we deserved to see a little bit more of the military, because we only got to see them at the very beginning. After that, after we broke out from the Boston quarantine zone, we really didn't see them ever again up until like after the Capitol State building. And that only lasted like a little bit of the game as well. So I love to see what the military has to do at this point, and if there's any Fireflies left after the whole hospital shenanigans, all that shit that went down. So I love to just see like, more about the Seraphites, see more about the conflict behind the Fireflies in the military, also see maybe the Hunters and also David's group of people if they give us any backstory on that. So it'll be pretty dope to see. And yeah, that'll be the third thing I love to see in the Last of Us 2 trailer. Now moving on to number 4 of what I love to see in this game, it would have to be new types of infected. And I've actually made a video way in the past about like new infected that we could see. So we know in the first game we had 4 types of infected. We had the runners, and then the runners turned into stalkers, and then the stalkers turned into the clickers, and then the clickers developed into the bloater, which is the last stage of the cordyceps that we've ever seen. And I don't know if you guys actually knew, but the game was supposed to have infected animals. It just never made the final cut. that there's various of concept arts online. I also showed this off in the video that I made months and months ago, where they showed like the different types of animals, like a gorilla or like a lion. They had some pretty crazy stuff, and it just never made the final game. I'm not sure exactly why. I think I stated in the video, but I probably just don't remember. I'll have to go back and actually look. But yeah, there was supposed to be infected animals in the first game, and I feel like in the second game it's kind of confirmed that we're going to have infected animals, since, you know, in the opening trailer there was a tree, and the tree actually had some claw marks with some cordyceps on top of it. And I don't know any human or zombie or anything that would be clawing up on the tree. Sorry, that says zombie. I should probably say runner or something, but I don't know any mutation that will go clawing trees except for maybe like a bear or something. So I definitely think we're going to see some pretty hectic animals. They're going to be, you know, written with the cordyceps. That'll be pretty dope. And yeah, so some new infected would be lovely to see in the trailer. It doesn't matter what it is. It could just be a new regular infected human. I would just love to see some type of variation further beyond the bloater. Maybe even they might add something that happens before the stalker. You never know. Like, there could be prerequisites they could add as well. So yes, new infected would be lovely to see in the brand new trailer at Gamescom. Now, for number 5 of what I like to see in the Last of Us Part 2 trailer would have to be a new cutscene. Honestly, I don't really want to see any new gameplay. I feel like the gameplay we got, you know, that could hold me off. That showed off quite a bit. Showed off actually a lot if you actually go through and watch it a couple times. You can go through and watch the thing over and over again. You'll find something new every single time you watch it. I still watch it currently and still find new things. So I honestly don't think we need a new gameplay look. I would just love to get like another cutscene. Kind of like we got Paris Games Week of like us seeing Mystery Woman. A brand new cutscene of just something in the game, you know, as I said, revolving the 4 last topics that I brought up. It'd be amazing to just, you know, just to see another look of the game in the flesh and have another big topic to talk about, because you already know if we see another cutscene, there's going to be plenty of people speculating and tons of different things going around, tons of different thoughts. And I think it'd just be amazing to just know we all get together again and we just try to decrypt what's going on screen, and, you know, try to have like a better understanding of what's going to go on in the world of this game. So I would love to have another cutscene. It would give me a lot more content to work off of. Yes, gameplay would be great, all this other stuff would be great, but just having like a teaser cutscene will be just enough for me to pump out some more content for you guys, bring up some more topics, bring up some new speculations, maybe connect things to the past gameplay or anything in the past cutscenes that we've seen. You know, just put things together. Also, like, we could probably like patch up some tweets or anything that Troy Baker and No Druckmann's ever said about the game, and just use it as a way to, like, you know, refer back and just, you know, elaborate on different things that we actually have to talk about. So yes, I feel like a new cutscene would literally be amazing, and it would just hold me off just great enough. And yeah, pretty much that's the 5 things that I love to see in the Gamescom trailer. Now, if you've actually been here for a while and you've ever watched any of my other top 5 videos or 5 things or 10 things or whatnot, you always know I add a bonus round at the very end. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people really enjoyed this bonus, and this is something that we've all been begging for, and that is the release date. If we got the release date to this game at Gamescom, I'm pretty sure the world would go insane. The search engine for YouTube would be crazy. A lot of people would be talking about The Last of Us. A lot of people would be looking up the game. So honestly, if we got the release date, they'll be mad hype. We've been waiting a long time for this game. We're moving on to year number 3. And I just think, you know, they'll be so amazing that, you know, to finally have, you know, the silence broken and finally get the release date and just finally just rejoice with everybody and just have, you know, lots of talks and lots of videos, just lots of content. And I think the release date would very much so really honestly propel this channel to places I wouldn't even think is possible. And honestly, us coming up on 2.2k subscribers at the time of this recording is already surreal as it is. So yeah, release date would greatly be appreciated. So guys, those are the top 5 things I'd love to see at a Gamescom trailer. But as I said before, I'm not really hoping too much on Gamescom. I'm not, you know, really looking into it too hard for Last of Us Part 2. I will be watching Gamescom though. I know there's gonna be like lots of information on other games, so I definitely will be checking the Gamescom out and just live stream it to the channel so you guys can watch with me. But honestly guys, out of all this like Last of Us talk going on and this state of play stuff, just trust me here. Please trust me here. Wait till PSX to get some Last of Us information. That's your best bet of hoping. I know PSX isn't confirmed yet, but I feel like it's inevitably gonna happen. Even though there is a leak that there's like gonna be having like a conference on February to release like the show off the PlayStation 5 and Ghost of Tsushima. At this point, I'm just not even looking into leaks. I think you guys should wait for actual confirmation as well. I say we just hope to PSX. You know, then we can have an official event. We'll probably see Ghost of Tsushima there as well as The Last of Us, a PlayStation 5, maybe some other cool things that might come out. And I just think they'll be great. So yes, PSX is definitely the time to wait, as I said before, as I've been stating in every single video. And also, I would like to know what you guys think. Do you guys think we're going to be getting a Gamescom trailer? Do you think we're going to have any inside look at all? As well as let me know what you guys will be looking forward to seeing as well. I've told you guys like the 6 things I would want to see technically, even though I did 5 in a bonus. And then I guess you guys could probably dish on and add on to that. I love to see you guys' ideas. I love conversing with you guys. So drop down in the comments right now things you would love to see in a Gamescom trailer, as well as like the video if you have not already. Let's shoot for 250 likes. I really appreciate that. As well as subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And you already know I upload daily Last of Us Part 2 quality content here on the channel. And you already know that tomorrow I'm gonna see you guys with another banger.